Just one day after its official closing, we got a look inside at the living conditions at the Edge of Lowry apartments. Aurora's top cop calling the apartment complex's closure a, quote, turning point for crime in Aurora and the immediate neighborhood. Denver 7's Veronica Costa was at the press conference and joins us this evening.
And Veronica, what is the message the chief wants to convey to everyone?
Well, first off, Aurora's police chief Todd Chamberlain said it was a, quote, perfect storm that led to what he called a crisis at the Edge of Lowry. He pointed to the influx of immigrants, CBZ management, and the Tren de Aragua gang all as factors. And today, we got that close look at some of those living conditions inside of that troubled complex. On the outside, fencing and boarded up windows now flank the Edge of Lowry. On the inside, units are empty of tenants, but the living conditions they endured were on display Wednesday.
I have not seen anything as despicable and as mismanaged and as crime-ridden as what we are contending with right here in this complex.
Aurora Police Chief Todd Chamberlain speaking in a small unit inside the complex, pointing to the lack of heating systems, exposed electrical cables, broken appliances, and even roaches that once plagued those living here.
And that's why I felt it was important to have this discussion here to try to bring some clarity and try to bring some reality to what this situation has been for the city of Aurora, and more importantly, what it has been to individuals who have had to suffer here in this particular location and the other locations down the way.
The chief calling the closure a, quote, turning point, not only for the city, but for those living nearby. He pointed to several factors that caused the crisis at the complex, placing blame on an influx of immigrants with what he said was a lack of state and federal help, the complex's management company, and the Tren de Aragua gang.
They created a climate of fear and of lawlessness.
And criticism from activists about the relocation of families also became a point of discussion.
When you hear the voice of people saying, oh, it was a hurry-up offense thing, there was no planning to it, there was no preparation to it, that is a complete falsehood.
While some say the city was more proactive in its process to close this complex compared to the Nome Street complex, they worry it wasn't enough.
There was a lot of people who slipped through the cracks.
And the chief's hope is clear moving forward.
From the bottom of my heart, I hope the people in this community feel much safer right now.
So the chief said the city helped roughly 85 people relocate from that apartment complex you just saw there, spending nearly $94,000 throughout that relocation process. He added another nearly $400,000 were spent to fix some of those utilities you saw there, get the water, the sewage, the electricity all back up and running. In studio, I'm Veronica Costa, Denver 7.
Thank you, Veronica. And from attempted kidnappings to a viral video of armed men in hallways, Denver 7 has covered the Edge of Lowry's housing issues extensively. Scan the QR code to catch up on what led to its closure in this story on Denver7.com.